Good morning, welcome to the Mahwah Public Library. My name is Joan, I'm your yoga instructor today. Today we're going to be doing some chair yoga, but because it's spring and the allergy season is high, we're gonna start with the breath. Opening up, releasing maybe some congestion. So if you need some tissues, grab a couple. Sit with your feet firmly grounded into your blocks. If you're comfortable, you can close your eyes and take a few breaths. And just do a little bit of a assessment. How do you feel? Where do you have anything that feels uncomfortable, tight? Where do you feel any tension or worry or discomfort or distractions? As you breathe in and you breathe out, notice the breath. Do you feel tight in your nose, in the sinuses, and the throat? Pay attention to your jaw, back of the head, through the ears. Notice how much weight is in your feet and notice if the weight is equal. Let your hands rest comfortably and shoulders down, sitting up tall. And then just for a few breaths here, just bring yourself to a place where you're centered, balanced, grounded. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, I'm going to start by opening up a lung point. So I'm going to take my left arm and I'm just going to release it out to the side gently. Take a gentle fist and right here we'll start tapping. And as you tap, notice how it feels, notice the sound. See if you can roll the shoulder back and down a little bit. Opening up the lung point, see if you get an action or reaction elsewhere. And as you tap it out right here, be conscious of how you're breathing. And then switch to the other side and breathe here. Again, say to yourself, I'm letting go, I'm releasing, I'm breathing in and out. Good, a few more. And then shake it out a little bit. Bring your fingertips, so if I'm going to draw a line from my center of my forehead up right to a V. So release, open up the elbows, sink the shoulders down, sit back a little bit so you're not leaning forward, relax the jaw. Now if you're frowning or you're holding tension, really soften it. Relax the shoulders down and think about what you think about. How much time do you spend on thinking of things that are negative, or what if, or anything that's going to take you out of being balanced? Tuck your chin and do the back of your head very gently. Take a breath. Release and just let your arms rest and tuck your chin a little bit and right above the eyebrows. So we're going to release any busyness of the mind, but we also want to open up right here into the sinus cavities. So notice anything that feels tight or uncomfortable. Start from above the eyebrow, tap up to the hairline, and then just rock your head gently. Keep the jaw soft so the teeth are not touching, and a small, gentle rocking movement, if that's comfortable for you. And then just come right below the cheek line and tap right here. Tap, tap, tap. And soften the lower sinus cavities. See how you feel. See if you can sit up a little taller if you feel like you're slumping down into the chest. Relax the ears and the jaw. Now lift your chin a little bit. You're going to take the pads of the middle three fingers and you're just going to massage it here. And begin to open up anything that's tight in the face. Relaxing the jaw, moving skin, releasing fascia. Now come down to the jaw. Feel the jaw, open and close the jaw. Little circles here. Relax the jaw. See if you can release anything that feels tight and is causing your ears to feel clogged or heavy. So as I'm doing this, I'm paying attention. How does it feel? Does one side feel more tender than the other? Now I'm going to hold my fingers here for a breath and just open and close my mouth and feel the hinge. Now remember, the mouth and the jaw can really be overworked. Chewing, talking, stressing, clenching. Release and see if you get a clearing in your throat. Good. Take your two fingers, come right to the outside edge of the nostrils. A little massage here. Now you may find that you get some drainage, sinus drainage, and so if you do, you have your tissues handy. I'm just going to massage a little bit here. I notice one side is a little more tender than the other. Good, I'm going to let that go, and I want to feel the sensations I've activated. Now I'm going to come to the ear, make a peace sign. I'm going to come from behind the ear and slide up and glide down. So do both together, slide up, glide down. Tuck the chin a little and see what you can release. This is a big vagus nerve release here as well. See if you get any clearing, any softening. Notice any spots that are tender or sore. Good. Come to the back of the jaw, two fingers right behind the jaw, tuck the chin, and I'm just going to massage little circles here. Relax the jaw down. So when you have sinus stuff, you may find you have referred pain through the teeth, the mouth, the jaw, the eyes, the head, back of the head. Let me just massage it. I'm going to sit up tall, and I'm just going to gently rock. Release through the neck. Now don't force it. Just a little rocking here, softening through the back of the cervical spine, noticing what happens through the ears. Pause. Now I'm going to take my thumbs and I'm going to bring them right into the center, right at this place where the eyebrow ends. I'm going to clasp my hands and I'm going to sink the shoulders down and press the thumbs up and the head down. Soften the shoulders. Notice if this is really tender. This is a big sinus relief point. Sigh it out. You can do little circles. If it's too tender, then don't do that. And you breathe. And as you do this, you may find the head just kind of sinks a little lower. Good. And then release that, see how that feels. Take your thumb and your index finger and you're going to pinch along the eyebrow line. Pinch and release, pinch and release, pinch and release. Breathe. If you need your tissues at any time, you don't wait for me. And you just pinch and release right here. Be mindful of your eyes. Breathe. One more. Good. Two fingers, center of the eyebrow. So I'm going to support my shoulder by letting it rest inside. Bring the arm down. I can use my opposite hand for support. Two fingers press up to the hairline and glide down. And we'll do 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then when you come back, slide right down, little circle right here. See if you can soften. Notice what goes on behind the ears, in the jaw. Pay attention to any sensations you get, even all the way down to your feet. So today my ears are really very clogged, so I'm paying attention. I'm listening to what signals my body gives me. And then I release. Now we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing. So as you breathe in and you breathe out. So I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to rest it against the right nostril. I'm going to take my two fingers, you can use one or two, right in the center. Pinky just is resting. And my left nostril's open and I take a breath in through the left. Close the left nostril and exhale it out through the right nostril by releasing the thumb. Inhale through the right. Close the nostril, exhale through the left. Now notice how it feels. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. And pause. Take a breath. So you may need your tissues just to see how you feel. Notice if your nose still feels clogged. We're just going to start with the breath. I want to feel how much air is moving through. Take a breath in. Feel the coolness and the amount of the air that's coming through the nostrils, and then exhale. Feel the warmth. Now I just want to test it, and then we'll come back to this at the end. So I'm just going to close my right nostril with my index finger, and I'm going to inhale as much air as I can pull in. And then exhale, let it go. Sink the shoulders down, opposite side. Exhale, let it go. So I don't judge, I just notice how it feels. I can tell my one side is a little more clogged than the other. Little tiny circle here. Now, if you have a lot of head congestion, it can throw off your balance, so you don't want to close your eyes. But if you're comfortable and closing your eyes does not throw off your vestibular system, then you can close your eyes gently. Otherwise, your gaze is soft and down. And then you reverse your circle. Now pay attention to all sensations. Are you warmer? Do you feel like you're aware of the coolness or the warmth of the breath? Pause. Just shift a little bit side to side. Soften the shoulders down. Relax through the neck. Good. Twist to the right. Take a breath. Twist to the left. Start small. Don't lean. And to the right. And to the left. And feel that movement through the ribs. And to the right. And to the left. One more on each side. And to the right. And to the left. Good. When you come back to center, widen your blocks just a little bit. Feet are nice and flat. Heels are in, and I'm just going to roll. Medium. Don't go too big. You just want to roll it around. And you want to feel like your shoulders are back and down. Your jaw is soft. 3. And then pause. And really pay attention to how it feels through the sitting bones. See if it feels like you're in or out of balance there. Feel your feet. 2. 3. Pause. Twist again, but this time when you twist, lift your arm a little higher. And if you can, look a little more, but pay attention to your neck. And feel through the ribs, opposite side. Notice if there's a little more restriction, a little wall of tension that you hit that maybe doesn't feel good. So you back off and you do less. And one more on each side. So one more right. And one more left. Good. I'm going to let my left arm rest right here. I want to bring that shoulder down, and now I want to open up through the shoulders a little more. Keep your head up. Roll it around. Work out some kinks through the shoulder capsule. Reverse your circle. Good. Stretch that arm straight out. Roll the hand. Keep the shoulder down. Good. Sweep it out to the side. Lift up. See if you can open. Exhale. Just come back to center. Inhale. So feel that connection hip to shoulder diagonally. And release. Relax the jaw. One more. Open. And release. Now I'm going to bring my hand down. If I choose not to go high, that's fine. I sweep out. If I can, I go right into side angle pose. Exhale, bring it down. Feel that connection, shoulder, hip, fingertips, all the way to the feet. One more. And stretch it all up. Take the breath with you as you go. Exhale, let it go, shake it out. Good, now we switch to the other side and swing out this shoulder. If you have shoulder capsulitis, if you have tightness in the shoulders and restrictions, you want to do this, but you do it at the pace that's comfortable for you. And then sweep out, straight out, roll it if you can. Feel that underneath the shoulder blade. Good, release it down. I'm going to sweep out to the side, take a breath, and bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, release it down. I choose. If I can go all the way up, take a big breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale all the way up, be mindful of your neck. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down. See what you can touch comfortably. Floor, block, feet, legs, doesn't matter. Sink a little lower if you can, and then rock a little bit. Keep your back as flat as you can. Head's an extension of the spine. Roll your head a little bit side to side. See if you can soften through the neck. Good. Tuck your chin, roll it up. Now when you roll it up, you want to feel like you're extending the spine, creating a little more space all the way up. Stretch it out. You can level your head so you don't have to create strain in the neck. Breathe. Good. Elbows out to the side, coming right into your goddess pose. Sink the shoulders, shoulders back. Tuck that belly back. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up. Look up if it's comfortable. Exhale, pull down. Inhale. Exhale. Breath out. In and out. And in and out. And feel that maybe opening the shoulders on the back or bring them down or squeezing the shoulders a little more together. Take a breath. One more. Good. Hands up to neutral, press in, like you're gonna push into taffy and pull out. Opening and closing the gate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Hands together, elbows together if you can, up and down. Make it gentle. And I'm not moving my neck, I'm softening the jaw. One more. Good. Palms together. I inhale, lift up. When I lift up as high as I can go, I'm going to exhale, press the elbows out, hands together, straight to the heart. Keep yourself nice and balanced. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bloom and grow. Feel the balance through the feet. You're lifting up like you're planting a seed and you're grounding back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Now, hands here. See if you can feel the pressure of the hand. One pressure is equal to the other as the hands press into center. Roll toward that right knee a little bit. Soften the jaw. Exhale to center. To the left a little bit. Feel that movement through the waist. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. I'm going to bring my hands all the way down. I'm going to create a little fist. I can bring it as low as I want. Head's an extension of the spine. We're going to chop wood. So inhale and you reach out. And exhale. Behind. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale, and inhale, and just go as far as is comfortable for you. Breathe. Feel that opening underneath the arms. Be mindful of the neck. One more. Good. Bring the arms up, sweep the arms out. Now, I'm gonna roll the shoulders. Now, ideally, it'd be great if we didn't have arms on the chair, but you do the best that you can with what you have. And you roll it around. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll forward. Come into that space right between your legs. Let your head be an extension of the spine. Let your arms rest and stretch through the whole length of the spine. Roll your head. Make sure your neck's not tight. Jaws unclenched. Gaze is soft. Breath is moving. Good. Come to center. Now I'm going to slide my arms. I'm going to dive into a pool. Rotate the palms, lift up. I want to bring the hands right to the heart. And I'm going to push gently away as far as I can go. Release the hands down. Scoop up. Big breath. Gather what you need. Push away what you don't need. Reset. Scoop up. Gather what you need. Push away what you don't need. Let it go. Last one, scoop it up. Bring it right to the heart. Push away. Now this time, stretch it out. That was a trick to see if you were paying attention. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, just to shoulder height. Inhale, lift up. You can look up or not. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come, bring your arms out. Look to the right and to the left. Make sure your arms are right in line with your shoulders. Now wring out the washcloth. Breathe. And then one palm up in the other opposite direction. Good. We're going to tilt the star. So we're right here in star pose. So my right hand comes down. My left hand comes up. I look up and beyond my fingertips if I can. And I feel that stretch through the side body. Breathe. Be mindful, if it doesn't work for your neck, then you don't go there. Good. Gentle back bend, forward fold. See where you are now. See if you can come down. Maybe you can palm the floor. Maybe you can come a little lower. Rock it out. Good. Come to neutral. Tuck your chin. Lift it up. Sit up nice and tall. Now we're going to rock. Left shoulder to the right knee. Big stretch. And opposite side. And work it out. Anything that's tight. Be mindful of where you feel you've already created a little release. And one more. Now when I come to the left, if I choose and I need a bigger stretch, I can stretch that arm, thumb up. Feel it all the way under the arm, underneath the shoulder blade. Opposite side. Feel it through the ribs, down to the hip. Rotate, thumb down. Breathe. Opposite side. Palm up. Palm up. Palm down. Palm down. Good. Come back to center. Any size circle, small, medium, large. You pick what you want. See if you can really roll it around. 2, 3, we'll do 4. 4. When you come back to center, pause before you switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it all the way up. See how you feel. Take a breath. Rock the shoulders. Good. Now I want to bring my awareness to my feet and hips and legs. So I'm going to bring my feet to the blocks. Bring them a little closer, sitting up nice and tall. Now, if I want, my foot can cross at the ankle, but the legs are not floppy. So I want to feel that engagement through the legs. Or I can bring it all the way up to the top of the thigh. And I rock right here in my pigeon. And I open up through the shoulders, soften through the knees. Relaxing through the shoulders, releasing through the hips, lower back. Breathe. Good. I'm going to pause. Now, when I'm pausing, I want to feel the foot of the standing foot. So I could feel that the weight was rolling into the inside of the foot. So I want to bring it back to level. I want to feel the flatness of the foot, but the arch the toes pressing down. See if I have equal pressure through the whole sole of the foot. And then I'm going to twist. Breathe. And then twist the other way. And notice, does it feel the same back and forth? One more. Good. If I want more, I'm going to hold my knee and my foot. I'm going to sit up tall and I'm going to come forward. Start small. Exhale, release. A little more. If that's comfortable for you, this is going to bring it right down into the hip socket, lower back. And last one. You bring it down as low as you can go comfortably. And you bring it back and you rock it out. Good, release that leg, stretch it out, point and flex. And as you point and flex, feel that through the leg. Roll the foot around. Reverse your circle. Good, inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale, extend it out. No jaw action. And make sure your head's nice and level. You don't want to tip to the side. In and out. One more. Release that, shake it out, tap it out, and then measure. See if that leg's a little longer. I can feel it also, I can see it through my knees. Opposite side, so I can cross at the ankle or I can cross at the thigh. And I breathe. And I sit back. I don't want to lean forward. I want to lift up through the spine. I want to become aware of how my foot is resting, excuse me, on the block. Make sure you're breathing in and out, gaze is soft, jaws relaxed. Good, roll toward the bent knee, take a breath, and then opposite side, and back and forth. And back and forth at your own rate. One more set. Good. Come forward, sitting up nice and tall. Now I know for myself, my left side's a little tighter. So I start even less. Take a breath. Come forward if that's good. And exhale, come back. Now, mindful of the chin. When you come forward, the chin is not leaning forward. Chin is down and you're moving so that the spine is in nice alignment. And you exhale. And one more. And you soften. And then release the leg. Shake it out. Tap, tap, tap. Stretch that leg. See how it feels. Good. In and out. And in and out. A few more. See how that feels. One more. Good, point and flex, roll it around. At the ankle, reverse your circle. Good, shake it out, tap, tap, tap. So innervate the nerve endings. Get some more energy through the bottoms of the feet, all the way up through the legs. Breathe, now pause, roll your hands out. Feel the sensations. You've activated, shake your hands, bring it up, bring it out. Bring it down, do it again. And then do both. Good, pause, feel that. Take a nice big cleansing breath. Exhale. Now I'm going to sit back as far as I can into the chair. I'm going to lift my feet, flex my feet. Don't lock the knees, big stretch here. My arms are going to be parallel and shoulders down. And I engage through the lower belly and I come forward. Now I don't have to go far, you're gonna feel it. Soften your face, let go of the eyes, maybe come a little more. So you're seated forward fold, and then you come back and you rest. And then you lift and you stretch, and take the breath with you. So you inhale, move a little more forward if you can. And exhale. And think about if your eyes are really tight, work less, jaw tight, center of the head. Just relax it. Take a breath. Soften the shoulders down. Take a breath. Stretch it. Relax through the face. Exhale, let it go. Good, feel that. Good. Take that right leg, roll it just in and out. So feel it all the way up into the hip. Remind yourself that if you have hip, knee, ankle issues or replacements or whatever you have, you take into account what works best for you. Release that leg and then opposite foot and just kind of roll it and get some mobility here. So, which I've said before, longevity is directly correlated to strong, flexible legs. So we're gonna come forward and we're just gonna ground it down. If I can sink my torso into the thighs, roll the hands. Head's an extension of the spine. I make it effortless. Roll the palms forward, roll. Sweep the arms out and a reverse swan dive. Lift up. Exhale, float down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Take a breath. Roll your head from side to side. Make sure your neck's not tight. Now I'm going to slide my hands right up. I'm going to go right into my cat and dog. So give yourself some space behind you. Take a breath. Really feel like you're activating through the whole length of the spine. So we're going to curl back first, as big as you want. And then you're going to roll as big as you want and lift up. Elbows in. Relax the jaw. Curl it back. Feel that space being created as you lift up, shoulders down, opening and releasing stuff that's tight. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Ripple it up. See if you feel taller. Rock out the shoulders. Now we're going to stand up. If you don't want to stand up, you choose not to stand up, that's great. You can stay right in the chair. We're just going to stand up, hip distance apart, and see how you feel right here. And bring your arms out and then float the shoulders down right into your Tadasana. And take a breath. Feel this engagement through the lower belly. Feel through your legs, but soften the knees. Good, and now we swing. Feel like you're just moving out of your own way. Breathe. Now, if you want to add a bounce, you can use that to create a little more momentum. Feel the air moving around you. Good, I'm going to tap front and back, opening the door of life. So what door would you like to open today? A little qigong move. Do shoulders and hips. Soften the stuff you carry up there. Gentle. Good, and then just swing again. Good, slow it down, come to neutral, stretch it up, take a huge stretch, stretch it up, wiggle it out, stretch it out, yawn it out. Feel the side body. See if you can move. When you come back to the right, release the right arm, look under the left. Move the hip out of the way, opposite side. And one more on each side. Good. Both arms up. Big V. Sink the shoulders. Fill yourself up. Think of yourself as an hourglass. So you're a large capital letter Y. You're going to roll and release. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, roll, release. In and out with the breath. In Bring the arms up and over. Move the hips. Now you can absolutely do this in a chair if you choose. You'll just be a little different because you have the chair there. Gentle back bend, forward fold, but don't go too far, just so that you can just stretch out through the back body. Wiggle it out. And roll it up. Hands to the hips, little hula hoop. Feel that movement, knees, hips, ankles, shoulders come along from the ride, and then reverse when you're ready. Now, since we're standing, if you choose, I'll show you also the chair version. I'm going to turn myself toward the seat of my chair. Make sure it's nice and grounded on your mat. I'm going to let my hands rest right on the chair and just stretch into a standing downward dog, and I'm going to just stretch it here. Keep your head right up, don't let it drop. Keep the knees soft, stretch it out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. And then walk it forward and see how you feel. Take a breath. Good. Now see how you are. Notice how you feel through your feet, through your shoulders. Now, we're going to quickly decide if you want to go on the floor and put your legs up the chair. If you wanted to do a downward dog, but you cannot do it standing, I'm just going to show you that variation. Your feet come between your block. You sit up nice and tall. You lift your legs. Feet are flexed. Arms come out. Now you lift them up, shoulders down. You palm the sky, and you come forward any amount. Take a breath. And then you let it go. So you decide what you need. You want to go on the floor with or without the chair. You want to stay in the chair. That's where you go. You pick what you need for your Shavasana because we're quickly coming into Shavasana. Now, when you get down on the floor, make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you are relaxed and at ease. As I come down onto the floor myself, my option would be to bring my legs onto the seat of the chair and rest. My gaze can be open or closed. With the eyes, I soften. I release through the whole length of the spine. I let my shoulders sink down. I tuck the lumbar spine. And I let my body get the benefit of this as an inversion. So as I breathe in and I breathe out right here, I'm going to transfer myself into a seated position, but you can stay right here. If at any time it's uncomfortable, you can take yourself off the chair. Just be mindful that you're there with a prop. If you're cold, you can put on your jacket. Take a breath. As you rest right here, do a little assessment. Ask yourself, how do I feel now in relationship to how I felt before? What can I release as I just rest right here? Is my mind still busy? Can I let go of anything else? Do I give myself permission to let go of distractions and worry and fear, and bring myself to a place where I am suspended between being awake and being asleep? And I just breathe in and I breathe out, and I let gravity sink me a little deeper into the chair, into the mat. And I let the sound of the bowl roll around, above and below and side to side. And I take a few breaths right here. This pause is as important as all of the movements, the poses, the asanas that we did. Because you want to give yourself an opportunity to allow all of that part of the practice to assimilate and land. As you're resting here, breathe in and breathe out and see how you feel. See if your nose feels clear. See if you notice whether your breath is moving evenly right to left and left to right. Notice the amount of air that's coming through your nostrils. Remember, when you lie down, your breath is going to be different than when you're sitting or standing. Relaxing anything else that's tight through the face, softening through the jaw, relaxing the back of the head, back of the throat. Experiment with tongue placement. So if you really feel like you're tight, bring the tongue down into the lower mouth and tip of the tongue rests against the bottom teeth. Or you can let the tongue just touch the back of the upper teeth. See which one works more comfortably for you. And feel that sense of connection to your whole body. Notice, maybe you feel a little calmer, a little more open, a little more relaxed, less distracted. Those are your goals. More at ease, more connected. Letting the sound of the bowl just kind of hum around you as you breathe in and you breathe out. Releasing anything else that needs attention. And then just for a few moments, as the bowl fades, take a nice cleansing breath. Imagine that you're pulling the breath from the way down bottom of your feet and visualizing it almost like it's bringing with it the sensation of release, awareness, grounding, opening, releasing. Good. And wherever you are as you breathe, extend your arms and stretch it out behind you or above you. If it doesn't work for your arms to be behind you, bring it up. And then just stretch it all out. Take a big sigh, a big breath, a big yawn. Now, if your legs are on the chair, bring your knees into your chest. Just rock a little bit from side to side. Ease out anything else through that back body. Don't crunch your knees into your chest. You can use the bottom seat if you need to rock your legs as well. And be mindful that the chair is there. You're just going to roll onto your side body. So you might have to tuck your legs in around the chair and bring your arm underneath your head to support your head and neck as you rest on whatever side calls to you. And just for a few breaths, you're just going to rest right here. And as you rest right here, notice something different. And then as you breathe in and you breathe out, you begin to deepen your breath and bring yourself back to your awareness. Allow yourself to transition into whatever is a comfortable seated position for you. Take your time. Sit however is comfortable for you. So you can stay on the floor, you can go in the chair, you can sit cross-legged, legs extended, knees up, feet together, and now just stir the pot. Take a breath with you. I'm moving around center. Nothing can knock me down. I am breathing in and out of the space that I've created for myself. In this space where I am breathing in and out, I'm creating space to heal. Pause and reverse your circle. To relax, to create ease and more space. To slow down busyness of the mind and relax heart rate. To feel the sense of connection and balance. When you come back up, pause. Let your hands rest right into your lap. This is your bowl of abundance. Everything you need is already within you, and anything else you need, sweep your hands and imagine that you're the magnet that you are, and you're going to gather anything else you need, and it's going to come to you at the perfect time. You wash that sensation of working less and gaining more, the law of least effort. We've done the work, and we detach to what we think is the needed outcome. And we let it come to us in a gentle flow. Last one. When I come up, I bring my hands together and I create a seal. And I bring that straight down the center of the body, connecting to who I truly am. So that north and south and east and west land, right at the heart. And it brings you home to your true self. And that is enough. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Feel good. Drink plenty of water. Eat some protein. Rest if you're tired. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for coming out. You're so good. Thank you.